Hello everyone and welcome again. In this video I talk about freedom and why it's important. At the end maybe I should have put a title of the case for freedom and why it should be something that we value. But I ended up picking the title that I did. So if we look at the definition, we'll find that freedom means that we are free from the coercion, the manipulation, the constraint of our actions, even our thoughts. So if we are free, we are not interfered with. So we're doing this out of our free will. And if somebody tries to interject or to direct us in a different way of thinking, different way of maybe an action, then we're not free. So there's some connection with what I'm often saying here, because the same happens when we're controlled or manipulated by our anger or our anxiety or perhaps our low self-esteem. So in the same way, an individual who is manipulated or coerced in a way where his anger takes over, they're not free. And that is important to know, because when we look at freedom, we need to make sure that we're not directed in a way that's not for our own good. Because at the end, only we know what's the right thing for us. So if we continue down that line of thinking, you'll see that somebody else's freedom will mean that you will probably be freer yourself. Because if somebody is free, they will not try to interfere with somebody else because they don't have any need to. So in the same way, when somebody tries to manipulate or coerce somebody, themselves, they are not free. And at the end, they're struggling, right? Because they're trying to control things. They're driven by control. And that is a controlled individual. They're controlled by the need to control. So what I'm trying to say is that if we help other people become free, we'll feel much freer ourselves. And in the same way, if we help other people be happy, then we'll be happier ourselves. At the end, we're all connected in this together, right? And your freedom will help my freedom. Your happiness will help my happiness. And shouldn't we try to help each other be as free and as happy as possible? Isn't that something that we would all want to have in our lives? So if we do, then we'll have to go back and fix the interior problems that we do have. And then we will try to help other people be free, but not in a way where we'll try to coerce and manipulate. Then we're back to square one. So we need to try to find a way to convince people that they want to be free. And how do we do that? How do we convince people that they should be happy, or they want to? At the end, deep down inside, they do. Nobody wants to be miserable. In the same way, nobody wants to have the feeling that they're not free at all. So if we help other people with all these things, then it'll all come back to us. It'll be a whole lot easier, and we'll be able to reach higher levels of happiness, higher levels of freedom. I went a little bit different to what I wrote in my article. And in some videos I'm going to do that because I want to put a different spin on things sometimes. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, share it. Leave a comment if you have anything to say or any questions. I'll be leaving a link to my article on the description, and also my Facebook page. So until next time.